I'm not.
That's vibing colors here.
I'm open.
Okay.
I can
So,
hold you going upstairs.
for session 10 of BC, is this or Ali?
BCD.
You recording? Okay. So, session 10 of BCDND Henchman Con.
Woo!
Last time, our adventurers helped find a druid foreshorten, a questionable fellow named Barkbeard, a halfling druid whose love for bark is only outshined by the weirdness of his beard. Our adventurers made their way back to the tavern, where they spent another night at the more aptly named Wandering Weasel.
What?
Oh no!
So as
What do you?
everybody is waking up, you hear muffled noises coming from Rug's room, for
Asterisk?
Asterix's room.
Asterix.
You notice that the bed is attacking Asterix and is turned into a mimic.
God, the freaking mimic bed.
And make sure everybody
With asterisks and having unfortunate circumstances with beds.
and make sure everybody log into their characters.
Yeah,
for
make
roll
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Asterix unfortunately ended up with a mimic bed.
You hear thrashing noises as Asterix is trying to fight against this bed, but god damn, those sheets are just the like quilt count on the sheets is just too soft for Asterix to fight
Thread
against.
count.
The thread count is just astronomical. It's like pulling him in to a deeper and deeper slumber. So you decide to leave Asterix to his bed mount as you all make it into the tavern proper. And it's actually empty. As instead of the tables and everything that you normally see, it is just a blank room with wooden floors and wooden walls. And you see Rock, Scarlet, and Johnny basically getting supplies together, getting their packs on, and just seem to be preparing to head out.
Proxy kind of like waves at them and goes, "Hi guys!"
Hey, Proxy.
Should we file a complaint about Asterix?
Oh, what's up?
His bed's a mimic?
This is the only one who cares about Asterix. It's just like,
Johnny just.
This is a battle for Asterix to deal with on his own.
Johnny just gives.
Welcome back, Asterix.
Back.
Johnny just.
Your bed was a mimic.
Yeah, we flavored that you leaving your bed was a mimic and was attacking you, Asterix.
Johnny gives Rock a look that is just like, what the fuck did you do? And Rock is just like, oh, is that where little Mimi went? One moment, let me get him. And Rock kind of backward looks away. And a moment later, you hear like, no, bad Mimi, no. And about 5 minutes passed, and you basically see Asterix stumbling in, and you see a box with teeth, basically like, you know, like just like trying to snap at Rock as he's like trying desperately to like keep it contained and held in his arms. I'm so sorry, my friend. Rock does not know how Mimi got down. Usually she is a good girl. Usually she doesn't try to be a mimic on somebody's bed. Isn't that right, Mimi?
I love it.
I am sorry, my friend Asterix. Are you okay?
You know, after everything that I've seen up to this point, I believe. What was I saying?
You're slightly bleeding from your like head area because that's where it was like clamped down on its mouth.
Like the pillows.
Yeah, the pillows were like trying to like basically like shove you into like, you know, its mouth, jaw area. So like you see like a little trickle of blood from Asterix.
Dang, what a way to start the day, huh?
He's just he has his hands on his hip and he's looking off into like the distance, trying to remember what he was saying just a moment ago. He's like, hold on, I think I was saying something important. And then he turns back around and then he looks to Rock and he's all, I really have to go use the bathroom right now. That's what I was saying. Not like the awful creature that was trying to eat him. No. He had to go use the bathroom. That's what most important. So he just probably takes off like whatever, like, you know, like gently wipes off the stream of blood strolling down his forehead, and he's just la 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 off to the bathroom, completely ignoring that happened. You know.
So you try to walk.
Guess what? It doesn't hit him until he's out the door, and then he runs back in, and he's like, "Wait a minute."
So you actually realize there's only one door in like two doors, one like to the hallway where the beds were, to where the rooms were, and then one to actually like the way out. There's actually no other. And you actually see Johnny, and he's just like, "Oh, you need a bathroom?" And he snaps his fingers, and another door that just says like little dragons, like, you know, like the like little dragon's room. Like, he has like a baby dragon, and it's like, you know, like and he's just like, "Okay, you can use the restroom if you need to." But as he's stretching, he kind of says to everyone, "So we were thinking about heading out of town today. Don't get much business around here as much as I'd like to, and we want to hit up a few more places. Also, don't want to risk staying in one place for too long."
Asterix is busy, what they call, taking a piss on the moon at the moment.
Was he Eggman?
Apparently
Isn't he
they stole
bleeding?
someone's
He wiped the
Which
blood
isn't
from his
right.
forehead and now is
he wipes the blood from his forehead and proceeds to piss.
Man, I really need to pee.
He's not afraid that he's gonna get some kind of infection from it.
He's Asterix.
Probably.
Think he cares?
Hard-headed.
Actually,
That's a very good point. That's a very good point, actually.
To him
Well,
that he's suffering from blunt force trauma in the head. Like, it's not
he needs to
registering.
piss.
Isn't that bad?
Actually,
Yeah,
get my
it is.
dice out.
That
Oh,
Let me roll for something
I wonder where that
with
came
my
from.
new dice.
like
He has new dice that he got, and he wants to
Okay.
use them.
Yeah, Rock's arm is currently being eaten by Mimi,
Oh my god, I love that.
and he's just like, he's actually. I'm rolling for calmness. Fuck it. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, he is not discreet about it at all. He's like, slam, 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 bod Mimi, bod Mimi. He's like slamming it on the floor.
Dear Lord.
I think she needs to be better tamed.
Oh no, she's actually meant to eat people.
Yeah, but you should tame her better so she doesn't eat you.
Yes. So where are you heading, my friend? So like, I'm assuming Asterix is out of the bathroom by now.
I'm truly hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Having like a
I'm
serious
sorry.
conversation, you just hear
I'm
just
sorry.
Yeah, like okay, so like smash cut. Asterix is just like, you know, in the bathroom. He's like washing his hand. You just hear from like the other room, just like you know, like
Thud, thud, bang, bang, bang.
thud, like.
He's like, man, I wonder what's happening outside of the bathroom right now.
Horrible.
It's still not registering to him that he has blunt force trauma. Like, man, that's horrible. Anyway.
She wishes that she could have like popcorn to watch this go down.
So then after like a good like 3 minutes, like Scarlet kind of just walks like over, like basically holds up like his arm and just glares down at the Mimi, and she's just like, let go or I break you.
Oh.
And it immediately unclaps itself.
Mimi, you want to
and
trade
it's just,
places?
it goes back
You want
to
to
just
trade
being,
places?
it just goes back to being like a
You
normal
want to trade
box.
places?
Rug.
Fucking damn it.
Damn it, Rug.
God.
This is a continuation from last night, and I'm not humoring it. Moving on. So, the Mimi lets go, and it's basically like Asterix is coming out of the bathroom, and fucking hell. Oh. Johnny's just like, okay, everybody out. I want to leave before it gets to midday.
Makes sense. We won't keep you waiting.
Yeah, so you're all walking out. And basically, as you guys like all get out of the tavern, and go outside, he basically taps the door handle, and you hear and flying out the door, hitting the ground is Boblin.
Goblin!
No.
And the door frame shrinks in size, basically going to the doorknob until the frame is completely gone, and it's just the doorknob, and he takes it off the wall and pockets it. Well,
What is that all about?
nice. Oh, it's emergency eject, so nobody gets locked inside. It
Was
Sucks.
he-
it basically ejects all four
Oh my
bodies.
god. Oh, it's true. He may have been in electrical when nobody was looking. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I have no idea what you just said, but okay.
I'm electric.
Sorry.
Among Us.
He might have been in electrical when nobody was looking, just say.
Moving
Boblin
on.
Vincent.
Moving on. Rock, Johnny, and Scarlet all say their goodbyes. Scarlet just says, waves bye to you, Asterix. It's just like, see you later, big guy. Maybe we can go a few rounds next time.
Hey yo.
Damn.
Dissolves. Dissolves. Becomes ash.
You know she
Flows
meant
in the
Wolverine.
Ah.
Dissolves in the wind. Becomes the surrounding air, truly. And then I rematerialize, and then I say, you too. You too. And then I walk
I gotta get something.
Oh.
So, as Johnny, Scarlet, and Rock make their way outside of town, you're all just waiting around, and then you hear, let's see.
Yippee! I am trying to find the group called the Dream Fuckers.
Wait, what now?
Dreamwalkers. That's us.
Fuckers?
No one
I
said-
heard
no one gave us
fuckers.
a better name.
Okay.
No, I heard dream fuckers. instead of
Okay,
dream
I wasn't the only one talking. 'Cause I didn't
I
hear.
heard-
I was like, wait,
no, yeah. That's why I was like, the what now?
No.
Dream. I heard
The
dream
Dreamfucker is Barkbeard.
You know what? This actually works for this character. So do you go like towards like the noises?
What's going on?
who's the dream
I'm
fuckers?
trying to find a group of a bunch of, it says here, pain in asses that was, blackmailed my master mechanicus.
The asses.
Meow, meow.
Ben is currently looking so lost. He's just standing there confused.
Laughing too hard.
He's is Proxy also like laughing as she insulted Mechanicus? Played Mechanicus like a little.
I fucking love this guy already.
No, just like nope.
I'm trying to find a big walking bird, a little brat, a big, shiny dragon, a, walking dog, and
Dogs
a...
walk. Oh, dogs walk. To a non-walking dog.
We need
This
to
dog
walking
rolls.
on its hind
and
legs.
a
Like,
sassy, hobgoblin.
Sassy.
Or is it pouting?
sassy.
No, wait, that's pouting.
I think the dude is blind.
Do you go up? Do you go towards the
He's busy
voices?
laughing right now.
Ben looks at his companions and takes a step backwards.
I'm here to, let's see, what's the word? Guide you to the convention.
That took you a long time to figure out what word it was.
No, this is in character.
Can you read?
I know. I'm saying that in character too.
You haven't even gone up to this person. You guys are
I
still
didn't
like.
say it was at him. I'm just saying in general. She's laughing in her own thing, saying like just laughing out loud.
I guess I just have to destroy every building until I can find them.
No.
Oh, no.
Roxy just comes running over.
So,
Buildings are over here.
so you guys turn the corner to see this. You first see a mechanical donkey.
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
think of
Rick.
the shittiest made mechanical donkey with
What?
like sparks like coming out of the side of it, and like one of its eyes is like too far up and is basically just like constantly emitting smoke like it's about to explode. And
Calling
then
that
you
ass is one. It's literally a donkey. Wow.
And then you see the shittiest Warforged in your entire lives.
Ren has to physically look away because it hurts to look at. It's like,
He is
oh my-
basically basically he's his legs are like one is like normal size, the other is like thin like piece of metal.
Oh no!
That is basically just like
dear.
that is basically just like like yes.
Oh god!
And it's basically just like so it can walk easily, but it's like the barest minimum. Like basically its arm is basically like constantly like it has exposed wires and shit.
Oh
And its
my god!
frame is like extremely small. Like instead of being like like basically like tons of exposed wire and stuff. And it's just like and its face is just like it looked like like he drew a smiley face on his face.
Oh no!
Lord help this creature.
Oh, are you the Dreamwalkers? I see you have a walking dog.
Dogs walk.
Do they?
Yes.
Well, I am here to guide you to the convention. My name is Scrapper.
Oh.
I thought
Would
I
you-
heard something with a clap.
No.
Now, would you like to go the scenic route or the route that will get you there, but you'll most likely die?
That sounds fun.
Safe route was.
Can I make
Oh.
an insight?
Yes.
Where's my fucking stat sheet? Hold on. Not that much better.
As much as it pains you, you have to believe this man.
Whatever.
Dude, we're all rolling horribly.
We're all trolling shit.
So
We're just like, God damn it. We're just kind of too shocked to question it.
Ren and Owen, both of you are just like
Oh my god!
Tibbs, you look into this donkey's eyes, and you just hear in your voice, "Kill me!" Like,
Kill me!
Yeah, no. Ren is half paying attention to what the dude's saying. He's just more focused on the donkey. He's like looking at it. Just- He covers Maggie's eyes. He's like, you don't deserve to see
yeah,
this.
Maggie is just whining. It's just like, oh.
He's like, you don't get to see this.
Can
This
you
is too
help
brutal.
crossing over?
So, actually, Proxy, you're just like, no, this, like, he basically is holding a document, and it actually has Mechanicus's, like, sigil or symbol on it. And, Rug, are you okay? Do you have noise suppression on, or?
You hear a lot of background noise, Rug.
Yeah. But yeah, you see the symbol of Mechanicus, and you do remember you were told by the king, Fluffles, that Mechanicus was sending somebody named Scrapper.
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy seems legit, but it's yeah.
Better.
Could be worse, I guess.
Do
Oh,
you need
bullshit.
help?
It's been so long since I helped guide people. Actually, it's been so long since Mechanicus actually left me out.
That's
Has it been?
reassuring.
Mostly it's because everything I touch is either broken or explodes.
Poor donkey.
Ah, I see. You admire my great deed. It is a fine horse. Its name is Snickerdoodle.
Wait,
It's
what's its
asking
name?
for
I didn't
help.
hear. I didn't
It's
hear its
asking
name.
for help.
What's the name? I didn't hear.
Its name is Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle?
Yes, Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle!
Oh.
By the way, you can make an investigation check on the donkey if you want to. The saddle on the donkey specifically.
Oh wow, that.
You have
Why can none of us roll?
I hope this means we're gonna
Notice.
roll better later.
You guys notice something. The saddle is fucking backwards.
Oh. Oh
This
dear.
guy seems like the kind of guy who would ride the donkey backwards.
When
He gets on the donkey backwards.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like that one cartoon. I can't remember.
Well, at least he's on the saddle correctly.
Now, everyone, I will guide you to the meeting location.
And the donkey's just like, like it's making the clop noises, but it's like each thing is like painful, and his face is just like horrifying to this thing's existence. If this was a living being, it would want to be put out of its misery.
At least it's mechanical. Maybe he was built without feelings.
By the way, Snickerdoodle was built with feelings.
I have to open my mouth.
A single tear drops from the metal.
A single oil drop.
Oil drop. A single oil drop. It's leaking oil.
It's leaking oil. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's leaking.
Ren is like physically in pain throughout the entire ride. He
So
feels
you
so
guys
bad.
You guys walk like an hour and a half, and you actually end up at the cave that you first went to get the crown for King Fluffles.
Recognize this place?
You do? Oh, Mechanicus repurposed this to make it more easily accessible to other locations throughout the land.
Makes sense.
Now, follow me!
And he basically is still walking backwards, and he walks into the cave, and you guys go about another 20-30 minutes, and you guys reach he then makes a sharp left and then just stands like, well, I guess his donkey stands right in front of a wall, and he's just like,
Now, what was the code phrase? It was, alright. Fuck off, Scrapper!
Oh.
and a wall, and the wall, like moves down to reveal a passageway. And you guys fall down this passageway, and you see minecarts.
Oh.
Minecraft for real.
But these minecarts are big enough to fit like 4 people each comfortably. And it's basically so he's just like,
Well, make sure you get in and keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
I like fly. I probably will move too fast.
yeah, let's just say these minecarts aren't going to be the regular minecarts.
Proxy hops and she goes, "Let me It's a ride!
And there's actually like a little strap that you can like actually pull down and buckle yourself in too. So this
Small for Proxy still. Proxy's too small for it.
no, it actually conforms to your size.
Oh, cool.
So does anybody else get in? There are 2 mine carts. Yes, each can fit 4 people.
What
Also,
would
I'll
I
probably-
roll to like check the safety of the minecart?
Perception.
Like the stability?
Yeah,
Perception?
we
No, I'd say
investigation.
investigation specifically.
Please. It's really low. Oh my fucking god.
Hold on, let me make
Does
a
somebody want to?
There you
Oh,
go.
right. So
Bless.
as much as Scrapper is a fucking abomination to all that is mechanical, these minecarts are basically built with 1 function and 2 safety in mind. So like these basically look like they are meant to go fast. They are meant to basically be safe, and they're meant to go from like point A to point B very quickly. It basically looks more like a carriage on tracks.
Okay.
So yeah, they're like instead of being calling them minecarts, they're more like carriages.
Seems safe enough.
Ren also gets in, but hesitantly.
Yeah. Inside is actually the seating is actually very plush and very cushioned.
Make sure Maggie's
Um,
secure.
Yeah. Red velvet plush cushioned. And basically slight atmospheric like slight mood music actually plays. Like I still need to set up the fucking music.
Somebody's
but
sitting
yeah.
in the cart.
So
Is everybody strapped in?
you hear over what sounds like within both carts.
Now, Snickerdoodle, activate the switch. Oh.
And it's basically like you see Snickerdoodle outside the window of the carriage, and basically like there's like a big red button, and it basically like just bonks its head against it, and then with like one final teardrop, it looks over and it explodes.
Oh no!
And
Wow.
before you guys have like time to actually react, you guys are shoom, and you guys start moving with immense speed through this track line. And you basically are moving like, and you basically see like you look outside the carriage, and it's basically like the rock is basically just like zooming past you, and
It's a roller coaster.
you basically like see like bioluminescent like rocks like every like I guess say like every 100 feet or so, basically line up like the lighting, the sides of the wall, and it's basically like you go by very quickly, and you just hear like Scrapper who's just like. Yeah. You're saying who wants to be in the carriage with Scrapper?
Not it.
I mean, I'm not sure which one he chose.
He
I'm
chose
just
the second
assuming.
one.
I was gonna say, I assume Proxy went on the first one because she was the first one to get in, so she's
Yeah.
in the very front.
He's in the last one.
I was gonna say Ren was in whatever Owen was in, because Owen said it was safe. So everyone else was in the first.
Yeah. I'm also gonna say Kiri's not Kiri, Vincent's with you guys, but because
Torma
wouldn't
and
make-
Torma.
yeah, Torma, Vincent and Torma is with you guys also, but like And Boblin.
They're sitting somewhere.
Absolutely. Oh,
I forgot
Bob's
Bob
with
was
us.
with us.
Yeah, Boblin's
I
with you
forgot
guys.
he was with us.
Sorry, I
That's
forgot
five?
about him.
No, that's 5 people then. Plus Maggie. It would be 6 in one carriage.
Swag. Group outing.
I'd say-
Probably sit on somebody's lap.
Yeah, I'd say Boblin's sitting with Asterix.
He's
I
sitting
was
on
gonna say that
Asterix.
Proxy can like make herself small and probably sit on somebody's lap.
Yeah, that's easy. Then I'd say Boblin's in with Scrapper, Maggie, I'd say Maggie. Yeah, that's easy enough.
Anyways,
Yeah. So Scrapper kind of looks over.
Do you require assistance, Fleshbag?
Who?
Don't worry. Drink.
He reaches into like basically a storage unit in his chest, and basically you just hear like gears whirring and crunching. Ren, and you're just like, like this does not sound like optimized, like, you know, mechanical work. And he pulls out a scroll and he starts reading it off, and you actually feel better, Owen. It was a scroll of lesser restoration.
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, basically like the dizziness and nausea you were experiencing actually fades away. You're still fucking nervous, but you don't feel as sick.
I also have a scroll of calm emotions if somebody needs to get, if somebody was screaming. By the way, I hope you guys aren't afraid of drops.
What?
What?
And
What?
0.5 seconds after he says that, you feel gravity actually start to take pull of the carriage as you guys start falling.
Bird screeches.
She's not used to this. She likes flying. This is like reminding her of the one time she fell out of a tree when she broke her wing. Only this
And
is
he's
much
like-
longer.
Yeah, you guys are falling for like, it's been around 10 seconds pass. 30 seconds pass. A minute passes. You guys are still falling.
Tell me that this carriage has feather fall on it.
What's Featherfall?
Oh god.
I don't think I had Featherfall. I don't have Featherfall prepared.
And then you guys feel shushing as you guys like feel
Oh
like
wait, I do have Featherfall prepared!
you feel like you hit the ground, but like the seats cushion like the impact by like a lot. But those who weren't strapped in essentially were, let's just say, if you wouldn't have survived if you weren't strapped in. And then it continues to start, like, it goes even faster now. Even before, I'd say like 300 feet per second. Or per 6 seconds.
Sense!
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
So this whole agonizing trip lasts an hour.
Oh. Well, you know, during that hour, let's pretend that Asterix has like a newspaper, right? And he's like
You
casually
can't
reading
fucking
it, right?
read!
It would fly out of your hands. It would fly out of your hands and it would just go flying backwards.
Yeah,
He's like
let's-
a death grip on that newspaper.
Yeah, also, Asterix doesn't know how to
It's about to
read.
get ripped in half from the sheer velocity.
Asterix doesn't know how to read
He's
comic
radiating
also.
the energy of a
He's just looking at it!
He's reading it. He's looking at the pictures, the comics.
For real.
He stole from the
Comic
bathroom.
section with the pictures.
Yeah.
No, Asterix stole it from the bathroom.
Yeah, he did. It was too interesting to not put down. It was
Too interested in something he can't read.
You
He saw
remind me
pretty
of
colored pictures and was very like, oh.
you remind me of a picture Mechanicus has.
He's saying this to you, Ren.
What?
Yes.
Huh?
He has a picture of a fire ganasai in his study.
Okay. And that. Should I? Alright. Okay. Ren is currently trying to process what literally the entire day. He is so confused, so lost. The day started off with, of course, like leaving, and then some dude yelling, and then Scrap. What's his name again?
Scrapper.
Scrapper. Or like scrap something. Screaming for our dream walkers, but not a fire ganasai. And he's like, okay, he just got dragged along. He sees the saddest warforged ever. Sees it explode. Gets shoved into this mine cart carriage. And he is just confused.
You seem surprised by my beautiful physique.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to know more about me?
Yes.
What would you like to know?
You.
Who built me?
Yes.
Well, that would be Mechanicus. I am the first of all Warforged.
Huh?
He built or like,
the first Warforged?
or just
Yes.
the one that he built.
You're not in the cabin.
I want to know.
Like, my first Warf? Do you mean the first created by this Mechanicus, or the first in the world?
The first one that was able to gain sentience.
Oh.
I know. I outshine all my brother. I must kill all humans. Brothers.
What?
Hello? Hello?
So, this was
When was the last time you were service?
He built me in his early years. So,
I didn't.
100 years ago.
That's the last time you
You been
had
alive that long?
Oh no, that was the last time I was made. I prefer to look like this.
Oh. Okay.
No, I mean Mechanicus. He's been alive
Yeah, he's
that long?
He's old.
I'm
Yeah.
He's
Mechanicus.
an old meow.
My master is a very.
Just die.
Bill just wants to know his race, damn it!
And he actually shuts off.
Oh my god.
Well, it narrows some things down.
He's now panicking because wasn't he directing a minecart?
That is correct.
Maybe we should put him in a rice. Maybe we should put him in some rice so when we get to where we're going.
Rice?
Right?
So about another 2
Reacting
hours.
so out of character because Proxy has no idea any of this is going on in the other cart.
Rock is just chilling and like
Proxy
moving
is just
cart.
vibing as if it were a roller coaster because I'm motion sick IRL.
Owen
so
is fainted.
I'm giving her the blessing of not being motion sick.
So another 2 hours pass. At this point, you guys don't know if like the fuck you're going. And then he turns back on.
Very lonely.
I could fix that.
God damn it, Rug.
By the way, were you always red?
Yes.
Oh, that is a disappointing color.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just having fun with this guy right now.
Red is a disappointment.
Yeah, we're here.
And he basically pulls sees like there's like a lever on the side, and he yanks it, and both carts, for some reason, start to and slam to a stop.
Oh, delightful.
He has no idea what's going on. He goes,
Oh, welcome back, SB.
Everybody get out.
Roxy's like freaking out. She's just like, she kind of got used to the speed of how fast it was going. So the fact that it just suddenly came to a stop freaked her out. If she hadn't been buckled in, she would have gone flying.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh god damn! How do I fucking
Someone else
summarize?
Okay. Normal. I mean, technically, I wouldn't be able to summarize technically in character since I was in the other cards.
Okay, so you guys are in a carriage underground that was along mine carts. Think of a tram system. Like think of a tram.
Alright.
Yeah, a tram system.
Yeah.
A super fast tram system that's basically like a roller coaster.
Yeah. That it looks OSHA safe, but not driven by the safest looking manager.
I see.
That fall is OSHA safe.
Paul was
Hey, you guys survived.
Yeah.
She gets out and she's just like, what happened?
And you guys are actually in an open, like basically kind of in like a narrow cavern. Like the doors open up to a narrow cavern with lit torches going down it. And you basically just see like, it actually looks like brickwork, or stoneworked hallway. With actually nice marble floor going down. And it basically looks like 20 feet across, or 20 feet wide. And it seems to go on for like 100 feet. And then there's just this, it looks almost like a large box with like very steampunk-esque.
We have arrived at Mount Zom.
How far did we travel?
We are currently at the tallest mountain in all the continent. Or underneath it, I should say.
Underneath?
Yes.
Can
So-
someone tell me what the tallest mountain in all the continent is? So I could know. Mount Zom?
Z-O-M. I wrote Z-A-A-M.
Sam Powwow. Very, very nice. Very nice name.
Would you guys like bed, the convention floor, or the panels area? Remember, events start tomorrow.
Wait, what did you say, the first part?
Beds and rest area.
I think it would be good for some of us to get some rest after that trip.
Yes, it would. It would be nice if some of us got some.
Okay.
Wait, I'm still in there. Nobody took him out.
Scrapper basically is just like,
Well, time to send the cards back.
Wait. Here, I
Right.
can
I
try
forgot
to help.
about the bird.
and he reaches in and he unbuckles like Owen, and he kind of carries him over to you, Aztec, and he's just like,
Here you go. You seem like you would make a good pet owner.
Why, yes. Yes, we would. Come, doggy. Bark, bark.
That's
I
always
find it offensive to the walking dog.
That's always
Still seems kind of in character, not gonna lie.
Is that offensive, Maggie?
Come, owl. Who?
Oh my god.
first the mimic gnawing on his head and then the trip. I think Asterix also needs to lie down. You're lucky
He's
he's out.
hallucinating.
Okay.
Oh, find some beds.
So as you guys are going through all of that, you hear behind you guys. So I'm guessing you are the people invited by Mechanicus. And you see this person. Give me a second.
Hey yo.
Oh damn. Is that Keith? Is that fucking Keith from Voltron? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, it actually is.
Oh my god.
Our Team Voltron, a rebel group putting to over the
Oh my
fucking
god.
government.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, listen,
I
it was the
had
best.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I get it. It's the best reference. I just had major whiplash.
I fucking just try and find reference characters.
I know it's
It's funny when you have, like, when you know the actual, like, when you know where it's from, it just kind of makes it so much better.
I had to like look for it. I had to like investigate this image for a second. I'm like, is that Keith?
Yeah, so you see this guy standing.
At least two.
And he's basically just like, sup, Scrapper.
Ah, Master Theo! It is good to see you here. Are you here to take the guests to the correct facilities?
Yeah. Did he behave? He kind of says to the group.
Looks over to Owen passed out. And Ren, who looks like he's about to break down.
Maybe just figure that out for yourself.
Haha, yeah, sorry. I'm not very bright. Here, I can help guide you guys. And...
Memory lane, Rug, memory lane.
Yeah, I can't. Do I put that in memory lane?
Fucking damn it! I thought it was bad enough with fucking asterisks. This is amazing already, actually. This is amazing already, and this is even the convention proper.
I love it!
Can I see everybody's tickets or pamphlets?
I assume we got them from Scrapper?
Yeah. I'd say, yeah.
Okay.
And
They came out of his mouth area, like he was just like. Zzz,
ticket dispenser.
zzz.
He's a ticket dispenser!
No, he just likes to eat things and then he just likes to regurgitate them.
Oh, good to know!
Oh, I don't think we needed to know that.
Yeah, I didn't either when I first met him.
Okay.
He is something to get used to.
Oh, imagine growing up
Here.
with him. Oh, he is essentially my. I'll explain more later. But nice to meet all of you guys.
Finish your sentence.
Wow! Roxy like gives like a little wave and like she's like super duper short, so she's like jumping up and down.
You must be the annoying brat Mechanicus told me about.
Probably.
And he kind of like pats your head a little bit, and he goes like, he complained a lot about after meeting you.
Good to know.
Uh-huh. Did he buy
I want
cat
to
ears?
hear what he said.
Just about something, all Storeborn are fucking assholes, something, they're all annoying, something, how much he hates Cersei.
Man. Did he tell you about the part where he attacked us first?
He stops and thinks for a moment, and he's just like, he kind of makes it like expressions like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I guess
He
we should introduce
killed me and my friends first.
Oh, you guys are alive, so that's good. Oh yeah, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Theodore. I am Mechanicus's, I guess, assistant. But you guys can just call me Theo.
What's it like to work for him?
He has his good days and his bad days.
Mood swings?
He has a lot on his plate. He has to deal with. Like, I'm guessing you guys are walking and talking. He has his good days. He has his bad days. I can't really tell you much what he's like in his personal life, but he has a lot he has to keep track of.
It's fair.
So you guys get on this like platform like area, and it has this another lever and buttons.
What's this?
His waist size for no reason.
I don't.
Do you want Asterix to ask that for you?
I don't know. I'd say he's around 5'8". If you're going for height, I don't know about waist size. 5'8", 5'10".
Is it, you know, is it Flip's hand? Is it?
Right!
Is he like Dorito?
Is it?
Oh my god.
I'm still not following, but
Does he have a thin waist? Is the question.
oh, I'd say he's not built. He's more on the thinner side.
Body with a hottie.
Oh. Oh, he's scrawny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's more on the scrawny side, I'd say.
That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Pathetic man. Oh my god. No! You're gonna. Can't. Stop making want people to screw Mechanicus. Stop this. Oh my god.
You guys haven't even met Mechanicus. This is just Theo.
I know. I know.
Twins
but from what
talking about Mechanicus because of meow meow reasons.
Oh. So, by the way, and he kind of pressed the button, and actually the floor you guys are on actually starts moving up with mechanical words like shig 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 like I don't like churns and words and it's I guess steampunk in the Ascension. It's kind of like an elevator, I guess I should say. A steampunk elevator.
So cool.
Ooh.
Steampunk elevator.
And yeah, this guy's in his 20s. Like, how old are you, Ren? Is around?
20.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah,
I'm fucking sorry, Allie. God damn it! I just try and make characters.
It's okay, I can change it.
I can do it.
Your 20s are your symphony.
Sound bad. Sound horrendous. Every terrible, both of you.
When I woke up today,
Here's the trend. Chris's characters are either a joke or simpable.
I'm not trying to. I just made my stand.
That's exactly
It's
why
really
it
funny.
is hilarious.
A hottie with a butt.
I'm crying. I hate. Okay. Alright.
Trying to
All
okay,
right.
get it back on track,
Okay.
Chris. Get back on track.
Sorry.
Okay. So basically, the goes up, and you actually pass by what looks like this area that's like, think of a bazaar that has like tons of like open like like booths booths, tents, like different like stands, like different things, like basically makeshift store, like makeshift like storefronts, even like in this like giant cavern area. And then basically like it goes up and up and up and up and up, and then you pass by this like this slit, and like beyond the slit looks like this large corridor, and like these doors on other side, and like people walking around and trying to like be like no, that like there, like kind of like pointing like no, go there, no, like you over there, no, like as in directing people.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
finally make it up to the top, and then it stops. And okay, how many people know what the Luxor in Las Vegas looks like?
The what now?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Luxor
Also,
Hotel.
wondering how Boblin is feeling like seeing all of this stuff, because he wasn't expecting that we were going to be guests of Mechanicus, and he has no context at all.
The Luxor is the giant pyramid, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Because Boblin is just like, I want to impress Schrodinger, and he has no idea about any of the context of the situation, but he somehow joined us as guests of Mechanicus.
So essentially, you get to this wide open area where it looks like rooms are like like it basically shows it opens up, and basically like there are rooms on like the sides like going down.
Even if the place was boring, the architecture's pretty. Damn.
And basically people bustling around and basically like talking, and you just see, okay, so I have a fuck 10-minute stride. Okay, so some of the races you just see milling about in this like kind of like, I guess, rest area in a way. There are actually like restaurants in this area. There are restaurants. There's like some bars. You see groups of people. So you see walking around. Or do you guys want to make perception checks, or do you just want like a list of like?
My gosh, I remember this place. Okay, no, sorry.
No, yeah. I was like, oh, I see this too.
Here's
No, 'cause
another.
I've been to Las Vegas before, so.
Yeah.
Here's another idea.
Let me
of,
make
like,
perception. Oh my freaking gosh. Okay, no, sorry. Perception check.
I got a plus.
That's not very. Oh.
Dude, we're all rolling horribly.
oh fuck! Maybe it's good you guys don't have combat. Okay, so off the top of your head, you see.
Our rolls have been horrible all day.
You see, so as you guys are kind of like milling about, and like like with Theo walking with you guys, you see goblins, halflings, orcs, humans, tabaxi, kobolds, lizard folk, dwarves, duergar, kobolds, hobgoblins, minotaur.
I've already lost track. Goblins, halflings, orcs, kobold, dwarves, humans.
Minotaur. You see a couple of Aarakocra. And I'm assuming you guys are just like milling and walking about.
Yeah.
Walking around
I already
observing.
forgot how to spell Duragard.
Yeah. You actually see. Let's see. You see some Goliath, like Goliath, like Minotaur and like orcs, like like all drinking together. Like basically, you see the like a lizard folk, like and a tabaxi, like talking over like a pint of ale. Like you see, like halflings, the dwarves, like just walk like talking and like halflings talking with goblins and talking with dwarves. Like you see some of the, you see some started like some of the weirder things. Like you see a bugbear and a satyr trying to dance like with one another. And you basically see a Kenku and an Aarakocra like doing a card game. And basically, you then bump. You also see some lizard, like some like a snake tail, as you see some naga about.
Wanty bloods.
Not Yanti purebloods, Naga, which are more the serpent-like.
Oh.
You see what looks like a turtle with cannons coming out of his back.
Blastoise?
No, sorry. And then you see skeletons walking around. Like at this like booth that looks like milk. Like it basically just like extra strong calcium milk. And you just see like a bunch of skeleton like drinking back shots of milk.
Oh.
You see like a bunch of like bug folk, tree cream, like just all around like this one like giant casket, like all like sipping out of it, like this all like giant barrel, and just like sipping out of it, and yeah, this is the people just milling about. Any specific things you guys want to do, like any bars, any restaurants?
Today.
I just want to observe, just look around and see, maybe listen in to some people.
Wakey, Owen!
Yeah, your friend there. Is he for sale? You see as like this naga like come towards you and like it's like rubbing his hands together. It's like, ooh.
Oh, no friends for sale.
No, Dart. I thought I'd be able to taste some owlin. And he kind of like slithers away.
Asterix brings Owen closer to
Oh my
his
god,
chest.
to your face.
Yeah, I saw it and I just didn't want to say anything.
Oh my goodness.
I
The
have
bars
no
bring
shame.
all the boys to your twin.
All the voice that
Asterix wants to go to a bar to see other pretty people.
Ren needs a drink.
If you want a drink, I'd recommend the Sweet Dragon. They have the best alcohol selection here.
Right.
Asterix
Is there like
pulling up
a
to the
map?
gay
Or
bar
are there
after
like
Pride Month,
little
so
maps you
it's
can get of like the floor plan, like in actual conventions?
Not really. This is kind of more theater of the mind, sadly enough.
I meant like, can we at least get him like in the?
Oh yeah, they do have maps in universe, and he's just like he takes one out of the pocket and hands it to you. So you guys can, so basically like
like a Disneyland kind of thing.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
If I were to recommend for drinks, Sweet Dragon. For food, definitely go to the Cozy Crow.
Sorry.
But whatever you do, do not insult his cooking.
Never. Sorry. Again, I'm so out of character right now.
Is it bad?
Oh no, it's amazing, actually. Honestly, it feels like to die for.
Then why would we insult it?
Some people are more picky. Some people don't like, some people prefer that their food is like differently served, or basically just like, hey, he got a bigger portion than me.
Does the bar have any other drinks besides alcohol?
Oh
Or
no,
is it
yeah, it has whatever you want. It has a nice selection.
Okay.
The bartender is an orc lady called Helga. She's nice. She's more no nonsense.
I see.
Understandable. No,
So
no.
which-
Torma just wants to like go to the bar, not to drink, but just to hear people.
Yeah.
Be where the people are.
But they
This
want
is
to
trying
go.
to still try and shake Owen awake. Wake up! We're here!
Prefer to go with someone.
You better wake up before people start trying to take you. Somebody wanted to eat you.
You see like a bunch of like other races that look like a bunch of guys that look like, like they have chains and like shackles and manacles. They're just like, aww. You see like
Finding out that Owen's alive.
yeah, like you saw like a bugbear, like basically like a little goblin, like a little
It's a delicacy.
a tabaxi even.
Asterisk
It's a
simply brings
delicacy.
Owen closer to his big booba.
Make me a strength saving throw, Ren.
What?
Yeah.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a second. Strength?
Oh boy.
What's that? Oh my god. Oh my god!
That succeeds actually.
What?
No, that fails. Sorry.
Oh.
So you get so basically like you are walking past somebody and he knocks into you, and then you kind of like go flying back a little bit, and he's just like
Into him?
Stumble and fall type thing, or just get knocked back and like
yeah,
stump
you
a bit?
like you feel like somebody like noticed it, like intentionally kind of shoved into you, and then basically you hear somebody say, watch where you're going with your stupid creation. And you see a Earth Ganassi, and he basically has a mechanical dog with him, and it's one of those like German hounds.
Oh.
Watch where you're going, loser.
Hi, apologies, sincerely. I'll get going.
The dog like
Rude, mister.
Ren, stop being a wimp.
Oh my gosh.
and the dog is actually like growl like his steel defender is actually growling and like kind of like looks like it's ready to attack Maggie.
Oh my god. Not our dog.
Ren like steps in front of
Larry,
Maggie.
he's just dumb as a rock. She says this out loud to like comfort him. That guy's just as dumb as a rock.
It's okay. We don't need to.
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get into Mechanicus's good grace. Trying to get the VIP treatment. But guess what? That's not gonna work.
What?
I mean, technically, Mechanicus already knows us.
We already have the VIP treatment.
So I don't know if it's VIP, but we gotta know him.
Even if you know him, you're not gonna succeed the application process. Come on.
Yeah, right.
I really think you should be worrying about yourself.
Karma
Not
just kind of rolled her eyes.
I'm surprised you even know what an
Standing there.
application is.
Oh my god.
Well, smell you later, losers.
why do you want to smell
I
us?
don't
That's
even
kind
know.
of gross.
Thank you very much.
Torma just kind of.
And then Proxy goes over to Ren and gives him a hug.
It's weird to sniff people, you know.
During that whole thing, you actually see actually does anybody look over to Theo during any of that or no?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, yeah. After initially, well, Proxy was
After
yelling at
Proxy
him.
like hugs Ren and stuff, and also hugs Maggie because Maggie was also feeling threatened.
Yeah.
Proxy then kind of looks over to Theo.
He basically seems to be done writing down something and then putting like a notebook back in his pocket. And then he's just like, scouting, but also Mechanicus doesn't really like his subordinates having too big of an ego. So
Sense they get into like, you know, they feel like they're more superior at that point.
Let's just say Mechanicus doesn't want anybody that can rocket build too much.
So that guy's already a failure.
Yep.
Same.
Want to see him get chewed out tomorrow?
Yeah.
He just has this devilish smile on his face.
Anybody who hurts my
I had a feeling he was ruining the game
it.
of all of himself.
Sign me up.
Don't worry. You guys are actually invited to. Look, if you guys want to, you guys are invited to look over the application process or the applicants when that event happens. It's a big thing. It's really cool.
Is there
basically,
like a timetable for like what events happen?
So basically, the events that happen start tomorrow.
Both of you. God, sorry.
The first events that happen, and you guys are just walking and talking. First events that happen are actually the trials and stuff. So that's basically when everything is open to like, you could go around, buy things, and then you can participate in events. So these events basically like you can the main prize for the Arcana event is actually the a counterspell scroll. So basically, second place is a scroll of suggestion, and then third place is a scroll of alarm. But first place gets all three scrolls. Second place gets only the second place, and then third place scroll, and then third place only gets that scroll. Then there's
watching what's going on in the chat.
And then there's an archery event. And then the winner of that gets a Bracers of Archery.
Is there like a pamphlet timetable or anything so we can what do you call it? So we know when and where things happen.
Yeah. I got you some. I can get you some. It's on the pamphlets actually. On the same pamphlet as the map.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but if I were to check out any of them, I'd recommend the shops that are basically owned by the Calamities. Those always have the best magic items. The stay away from the Rakasha Rakaporium.
I've had my fair share of Akasha for now.
Yeah, they're a weird family.
Family?
Oh, no, yeah. The Rakasha family.
Huh. That makes more sense.
Yeah. They're the only good kind of fiends that we kind of let around here.
I guess so.
But,
please.
Then I'd also recommend and he kind of blushes a little bit when he says this, the place run by, Schrodinger. That place, the sales clerk is pretty cute.
Sales clerk, apparently.
Hmm?
That's what I'm in response to that.
Yep.
He kind of like looks away after saying that, though.
Oh.
Moving on.
Yes, SB same.
Moving on.
You know how like Proxy is like very similar to Anya.
Anya. The Anya
She
smirk.
just got that smile starting to creep on her face. Like the smile. Yeah, exactly. Like just envision that the proxy.
Smile.
But then, if you need any potions and supplies, go to the Grammy's Herbalism, Grammy's Herbalism and Helpers.
So I'm still catching up on notes, so this isn't being written down right now. So after you finish explaining, probably good to like type it down a little bit because I'm still behind.
Episode Rock Emporium. And so yeah, in Grammy's Herbalism and Tea Shop.
Have we heard Schrodinger's again? Because I feel like I've heard it before.
Oh,
Schrodinger is one of the calamities.
Oh, it's one of the calamities, so.
Yep.
Yeah, the Tabaxi Lich, the undead cat, Schrodinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can never forget it. Trust me, it's so fucking just.
So, do you guys want a bite to eat first? Some drinks?
Personally, I'm thinking of going to the bar. If anyone else wants to come, feel free.
I'll join you, Torma.
Roxy wants to go get food. She's hungry. She hasn't eaten much today.
You just want to see Crow.
I do. I really do.
So I'm guessing.
Wait, is the baking competition happening today or?
That's gonna be midday tomorrow. So after the first trial,
right.
so that's gonna be like after all the participation, the audience participation events, then it'll grow onto pre-registered events.
Okay.
All right.
So I've heard one of the taste testers is running late.
Running late.
Yeah. Might need to get a third person for that. But it's not.
Why, that is clear. So unfortunate, Will's hair. That is truly
You didn't
too
do anything
bad.
for. You weren't involved with that, were you?
As far as I know, the only thing he's been involved with was getting attacked by a mimic bed.
Life and adventure sounds crazy.
And pissing on the moon.
Don't worry about that. He had a little bit of brain damage because the mimic bit his head.
He kind of has the Excalibur face when he says that, and he's just like, "Please don't tell me you're one of the cheese cultists."
The what now?
What's the cheese cultists?
There's gonna be a whole panel tomorrow.
Oh, I've never heard of them before.
They worship all that is cheese. They're one of the big time villains.
A bunch of were rats.
No, actually, the leader is a were rat. But most of them are just a bunch of cheese loving races.
Interesting.
Got some orcs.
Yeah, Sweet Dragon was the name of the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so Torma and Ren go to Sweet Dragon unless.
So this is actually
But
the
I don't know
design
what that
of
is.
this the sign.
Ooh. Okay.
You would think it would be a sweet shop.
Yeah, but it's actually a bar.
See.
Yeah. Way to trick the kids.
There's no kids here. except for you. You might
You're the exception. I mean, technically, even then, she's 70.
Yeah, I'm technically the oldest in the group.
ha ha ha. I know how races work. And he kind of like rustles your hair, just like the haha. I know you're still underage.
Yeah, I am. I'm not drinking anything anytime soon. No, I like apple juice.
They have apple juice. So you get
Juice.
so you go into it and you basically see basically just people drinking, having a good time. Basically like orcs basically trying to like having like like people laughing. There's somebody playing like playing the violin in the background. Is like like doing good tavern music and stuff like that. Three dwarves are drinking down beer and like are having ha 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 yeah. And then some tabaxi are just like like trying to do a card game with one another. You have some basically, and you see an orc as the bartender.
Oh.
And it's a female orc.
Helga.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Wait, so we're all going to the bar. I thought you guys were going for food.
I think it'll just be we'll get to the bar first and then we'll get some food after.
And this is actually what she looks like. Give me a second.
Yeah, she looks like a no-nonsense kind of gal.
What do you want? As she sees the group of you
when
guys.
you're done.
As she sees the group of you guys approach the bar. What do you want to drink?
Roxy like struggles to get up on the stool and she's just kind of like,
What do you have? What non-alcoholic drinks do you have?
I can make you a Shirley Temple.
I guess that will do. Whatever you
Okay.
recommend.
how do you make a temple and an alcohol?
It's just a name.
Oh.
And she basically just gets some gets some like ice, basically like squeezes some lime into like glass, like gets some cherry juice, pours it in, gets some like fizzy water, looks like pours it in, and then mixes it all together, and she serves it to you.
Thanks.
That'll be 5 copper.
5 what?
Copper.
Copper pieces.
Oh, copper. Okay. Copper pieces.
Yeah. So remember to subtract that from your.
Yes. 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. There we go. Here you go.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what do you want? And she looks over to everybody else.
She asked for apple juice.
Yes. She goes down and takes out like a thing and like fills it up and is just like, here you go, apple juice for the child, 2 copper.
2 copper?
Yes.
And she like takes that out and she like gives the money. Okay. Like swings her leg as she drinks.
What does everyone else want?
I have an espresso martini, please.
We have wine and beer.
Oh, then half a pint of white wine, please.
Here you go, and pours you she pours you a glass of wine, and when you drink it, it's actually very light. It's not strong with the alcohol.
Yeah.
It's not dry.
I asked
It's more
for white wine, so I figured it would be light.
Yeah, it's light. It has a nice fizz to it, and it slightly has a nice fruity taste. A slightly fruity taste. Very good, very good. So that would be, let's see. Let's see. 1 silver apiece.
He hands over that.
Yeah,
Or,
okay.
like, slides it over.
What does everyone else want?
Anyone else gonna drink?
Can I look over to the backseat table and see how much money they're spending?
Let's see. I'll actually roll for it. So the minimum pot is about 10 gold pieces. And there's about 4 people.
Hey, why not earn 10 gold?
No, that's how much
yeah.
to like opt in. So like.
Yeah, I want to hop in.
Okay. So how do you say as you approach this group?
Can I join the game?
I don't know. I don't know how we feel about a dog playing. Do you have enough money to enter, pup?
Do I have enough money? I just like 10 gold. Well, obviously. Why would I join it? Why would I join if I didn't have enough money?
Okay, and they put they add another 10 to them, to their. Want to put your money where your mouth is?
I put 20 gold in there.
Why
Why
is
don't
Tibbs
you?
gambling?
Yeah.
Why? This isn't a casino. This is a convention.
Did you
You can-
match or like exceed them?
Exceed.
Okay, so let's see. There's 4 people already, so that's gonna be a pot of. So yeah, so okay. Okay.
Here,
Okay,
back of the dice.
So what we're gonna do this is we're gonna roll we're gonna roll the hundreds, D100s.
Okay.
For this game. Higher number wins.
Okay.
What I miss?
Tibbs is gambling.
Tibbs is gambling.
Gotcha.
So D100 for you.
Boom. 50. Dead center.
Ooh. Damn.
Nice.
Damn.
Wow.
Dibus?
There's quite literally a 50-50 chance.
Point flip.
Please.
Please.
So what is it?
Dibus loses.
Oh, I want to spend more money.
Yeah.
I only spent 30 gold pieces.
Okay.
Jesus
wanna go
fucking
again?
Christ.
Yeah.
And 2 guys are just like, no, I'm out. So it's just you, this guy who has a fucking
Who took the pot?
this one person who has this basically elaborate coat, and he looks like basically like he looks like a pirate almost. And he has a hat, but on the hat is gold pieces, but they look from like they're from different lands.
Do I see like a coin from my land?
Yes, actually.
Whoa. It's cool.
I see the itch still got you, boy.
How much do you want to bet?
How about just you and me? We go 50-50 each.
Sure.
Okay. Roll them bones! Oh my fucking god.
I love wasting money.
You still fucking wanted to gamble!
This is literally just gotcha in D&D. You are
Yeah.
literally just gotcha.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
Did he lose? Did he win?
Hippus, he rolled a 20.
Oh my
You
god.
win!
You rolled a 20.
Oh my fuck, you actually... Well, I see luck's on your side, boy. So, sorry for about that doggy comment earlier. The boys seem to get a little antsy around the newcomers, and he holds out his hand. He's just like, knives locked.
I hold out my hand too. Shake.
Who do I owe the pleasure of gambling with?
Sivis.
You ever thought about being a pirate?
Mm, I
I'm
don't
here
think
to
that's the
find a
right term.
crew to sail the 7 seas with. You interested in leading a life of adventure and wonder?
I'm sorry, but I'm already in a party.
Real shame. I could have
She's
used
like
a boy like
waving her
you.
hands after watching.
Well, if you ever need to sail the 7 seas, and he kind of like flicks open his hand, and there's a card, and it just says "Knives Lot" in cursive. You know who to call.
Thank you.
And he like tips his hat to you, and he's just like, "Come on, boys, smelling adventure." And he walks out.
Okay, I gained 20 gold. That's fine.
Alright.
No, not Knives Lot.
Wait, how do you spell it? Knives.
Knives Lot. Oh, that's the name of the
The Tabaxi.
vaccine. Oh, wait, the name of the guy. Oh, okay.
I
I
love
see.
gambling.
Yeah. Well, since they're gone, Tormo's probably gonna try to listen into another group. Should I make a perception check?
Yeah, you can make a perception check. What specific group are you trying to listen into? Like some of the more shady people, some of the more like wacky people, some of the more like
Shady.
shady?
Shady.
Okay. Roll perception check.
Perception check, please. Oh, not bad.
So, did you hear about the orphanage the other week? Yeah, man. It's a real shame what happened. Yeah. The whole place just got ransacked. Yeah, man, I wanted to eat some of those kids. Real scumbags stealing all the good meat. Ugh. What I'd give to eat some of them. Ugh.
Yeah, no, for real. Me too. I'm like reacting silently, but like, god dang.
You guys aren't around good people.
I don't know. This bunny looks pretty good.
Tormo's used to listening into things like this, like when like they were still alone and just like wandering like in bars and stuff. So like they didn't really have like a reaction to that or anything, but they know that if they told everyone else, they'll be like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like
But you did learn something. There was an orphanage that everybody was taken from.
everyone.
Yes, everyone. Like basically, like they were basically saying, like, hey, like we were gonna ransack this orphanage and steal some of the kids to eat.
Mhm.
When they got there, all of the, like nobody was left in there.
Yeah, but when they got there, nobody was there.
Yeah, like it was basically like gone. Like
I see.
Like deserted.
yeah, it was deserted.
I feel like we've heard someone from in an orphanage before. So she kind of like. I mean, actually, no. She'll stay quiet for now. She'll probably tell the party later.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really want to like cause anything, do anything suspicious. They're just
And then-
listening in right now.
And then you hear somebody slam through the door and be like, oh, oh, oh. And you look over and it's actually like an orc but he looks like he basically like, oh shit, I fucked up, and he's just like, runs over the barkeep and he's like, have you seen a girl, blue, white hair, small, and like, the bartender lady just takes her hand and just slaps this guy upside the face, and he's just like, stop stuttering. I need you to explain calmly instead of like an idiot.
What's all
And
about?
and then he's just like, have you seen a small girl? She's very small, tiny, Yumi looking girl. But she has blue skin, and white hair, and oh god, the boss is gonna kill me if I lost her. Uh, 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 and Torma, make a history check with advantage.
History check with advantage. Where's history? Is that okay?
This man has the same symbols as the tribe of orcs that you guys attacked
Oh,
in your backstory.
so they're like they realize this and they feel like their blood just ran cold. It's like,
Now, this orc, instead of being like a big scary orc, he's actually on more of the like smaller side, and actually looks more friendly looking than like he doesn't look like a battle hardened orc. He looks more of like a like not really that battle hardened.
He's scrawny.
He scrawny for an orc, and he looks more like instead of like he hasn't really seen combat. He seems to be more of a younger also kind of orc.
Seth, you like orc.
And he's just
and
like,
considering
and he goes,
Tormos has her hood on, so like nobody around them know what kind of species they are, really.
did you want to disguise yourself beforehand, or I'd say people can kind of tell from if like they look directly at your face, but just glancing over at you, they can't really tell.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, even if they knew that they were a hobgoblin, I don't think
But
they
you
would
have
know
seen
that.
Hobgoblin walking around also.
Huh?
You have seen Hobgoblin walking around.
No, I know that. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like it's not like an uncommon thing,
Yeah.
and they probably won't know who she is, like even
Yeah.
just looking at her and stuff. Cause like they seem younger, they seem newer, like
Yeah.
yeah, they probably won't know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But Torma wants to listen into this
Oh,
more. Yeah.
Ergrin's gonna kill me. Oh, if I lost his daughter.
I'm trying to write this down. Who?
Here, this is how you spell it.
Mhm.
And he's just like, well, I have to go. I have to find her. If if anybody's seen a small girl, and he's like trying to like gauge, but he can't really tell. Like he's just like, there's a small, and he kind of goes over to you, Proxy, and he kind of like holds you up, and he's kind of like small. Small like
Fair
this.
enough.
And he
Smaller?
like and he kind of like puts you down gently.
Where was the last you seen her?
Oh, I don't know. I looked away. She said she was getting hungry, and we were trying to find a place, and then I looked away for a second, and then she was gone, and oh my God, Lurgan's gonna kill me.
Well, if she was hungry, why don't you try food places?
I can't really read common.
You want us to help you look for her?
Oh, thank you. Oh, that'd be really helpful.
Yes, you're fine.
He gets on his knees actually, and he's just like kind of like begging you guys. And Theo's just like watching this, and he's just like, I'd probably recommend the Cozy Crow. That seems to have a lot of, they have some of the best smells here, actually.
We could go check over there, I guess. Well, Torma's done with her drink by now, but is everyone else done?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Roxy finished her apple juice a while ago when Tibbus was gambling.
Yeah.
I
Theo
also finished
had
this drink.
some wine. Had some wine and was chatting away with Helga, and basically she's just like, do you want me to get you a bottle of wine for you and your lady friend later? And he's like,
He's like, got that smile again.
no,
Like,
yeah, like he basically like when she says that he blushes kind of, and he's just like, no, shut up, Helga.
I mean, if you guys are not done, it's fine. I can just go.
So I'll come with you if nobody else will.
I'll go as well.
Sure.
I drink.
So
We like
Or
leave the area.
Ren and
Yeah,
Roxy?
you guys.
Yeah.
So Ren, Proxy, and Torma all leave, and you guys are making your way through these crowds. You see people kind of like arguing. You see like a fight break out. Theo's gonna stay behind with the other groups, other people.
Rex and Tibbus and Owen, who's still. I
Yeah.
mean, well, Owen's awake. He's just pretending to.
Yeah.
Tibbus, Owen,
He
and
hasn't given
Asterix.
any indication that he's awake yet, so.
Yeah. Tibbus, Owen, Asterix, and Theo are all staying together.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay. So yeah.
But you
so
guys are like,
then-
so you guys are like following the map given, and then you basically, going through these crowds. You see some fights break out. You see some guys like trying to steal from each other. Like, one guy pickpockets somebody, and then like the guy goes over and pickpockets him back. You see some skeletons basically just like jamming out, like
no.
to some like I guess music.
Some music.
And then you make your way to this nice, actually looking building. It seems like, and it just says the Cozy Crow, and it shows like a little bird that's like sleeping like on its like like on like a slice of bread, like and like using it as like, and like it has like a little marshmallow as a pillow.
Sorry, I missed it. What happened? My older sister came in.
You guys made your way to the Cozy Crow, which is basically has the symbol of like a crow that's sleeping on like a piece of bread.
Oh.
And as you make your way in, you actually hear you see like some people who are actually more of the finer, like kind of like nicer dressed people kind of eating here, and you see a lot more tavern-esque food. And along the walls, you see actually like pictures of like and like battle trophies. It seems like of like numerous adventures, like basically like basically the head of like a beast or something on the wall. It shows like basically a group picture of a basically like a tiefling, Kenku, water ganasai, goblin, and a turtle all standing together like in a group in like a group kind of like picture almost. And then you see like like just the water ganasai like in the crow like sitting together like like posing for another picture like just by themselves. And like he has a big toothy,
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
and like a big grin on his face, and like the water ganasai like she seems to be like in her like late teens kind of.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
But you see like human servers like basically like like a human server, like a half elf server, like a and like basically like more of a like a hobgoblin server, but they all seem like more nicely dressed. And you basically see like sitting in the corner, like basically like with this giant like stack of like pancakes with like like berries and like whipped cream on top. Is this like little girl who looks like this. Let's see. She looks like
Gigantic stack of pancakes.
this.
Oh. Is that her?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean I'm asking the.
And he's just like, "Oh, Luna! Oh, I thought I couldn't find. I thought you were gone forever." And he kind of like lumbers over, and he's just like, he accidentally slips and knocks into. Yeah, like actually, let me roll for it first.
Uh-oh.
Fuck! Wait. He slips and accidentally knocks into a waiter, and
Oh no.
the food goes crashing to the ground, and you just hear coming from like the door, like outside. You just hear the door slam open, and you just hear. Wait a second, give me a second.
Oh boy.
Oh, who the fuck just dropped my dishes? And you see this Kenku who has slightly graying black feathers. Let me show you what a Kenku looks like. And he basically had, and he's just like, "Oh, who just dropped the silverware? Was it you, Iris?" No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. And he sees like the orc, and he just like narrows his eyes, and he takes out his knife, and he's just like, "Oh, you are gonna get it, sir, to waste my food in my establishment." And the orc is just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry."
Foxy kind of like goes up to the Kenku and goes, "He wasn't trying to. He, oh my god, please. He lost. And she points to. He lost her and has been worrying about her and kind of freaked out when he finally saw her again and he accidentally tripped. It was nobody's fault really."
Okay, I understand. Hello, my name is Gro. Sorry, have to get into character sometimes. Well, I understand. It's understandable, but I prefer you don't make too much of a ruckus. Smash! Smash! Get your butt over here! I need you to clean up some silverware. And kind of lumbering out is this turtle this like beefy looking turtle who is just like, "Okay, boss." Well, and he kind of like is going over to silverware. It's like to the dishes and stuff, and he's like cleaning up. It's like, well, I'll make sure the order gets out quickly. And strapped to his side is actually what looks like a cookbook. And you guys can make a perception check to try and make out the like name of it.
I can make a perception check, but I technically already know.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god. It says the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
Yes.
Cute.
I said it
Uh,
earlier.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
see now, but I didn't understand what it meant when you said it. I was like, necronom.
Yeah, it seems like
what?
a very very old worn book, and it just has that written on on the cover of it, and it seems like basically to be like on a book pouch on his side, and he kind of twirls around and kind of like makes his, and he basically has an apron on that says "World's Best Dad," but the dad is like crossed out and like kind of scribbled kind of like in writing is chef.
I'm gonna be incapacitated from how much I'm laughing and crying and smiling.
But Luna at all this is kind of just like embarrassedly like looking down and kind of trying to make herself as small as possible.
Ren walks over and like crouches down and tries to see what's going on. He's like, "Hey, are you okay?" He seemed kind of scared, not scared, but like trying to make small, trying his best, man.
Proxy tried to go over to help a bit, and so being that they're both very young looking, Proxy feels like Luna might be a little bit more comfortable of seeing another kid, I guess, in a sense. So she goes up to Luna and goes, "Hi, my name is Proxy. What's your name?"
At that, she kind of shirks away even more, and is actually kind of like starts to almost even get into like a fetal position. Not really used to people being too close to her.
See, let's back up a bit.
Sorry.
And she basically the orc is just like, "Oh, Luna," and he kind of like goes over to her, and she kind of like seeing him like get closer, kind of actually makes her relax and kind of like lower her guard more. And he kind of like goes in and gives you like a hug, and gives her a hug, and he's just like, "Oh, I thought I got lost you. Oh, I thought Ergrin was gonna have my head on a platter. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay, Aslock. I just got hungry, and then this nice birdman over there let me have some food." And you just hear like Crow like design like, "No, give that to table 3, you incompetent fuck." And I swear to God, if you fuck up the land sauce, it will be your ass making. It will be your ass fertilizing my garden for the next week.
Lamb sauce.
It was scary, but he was also kind of sweet. He gave me these food. And you can make an ins. Are you guys trying to look at her in any way, or like trying to get like? Did anybody want to get a better look at her, or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make a investigation check,
Investigation?
or I guess perception.
Perception? Okay.
Okay, wait.
Well,
Dang
investigation.
it!
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. That's okay.
You notice on her arms look like the remnants of scarring.
Wait, what?
Like basically like the wrists, like around her wrists, she has scars around them.
Huh.
That's just a little thing that you notice.
Mm,
You could make a medical check to try and figure out what the scarring could be from.
like medicine check?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn
No.
it. Nope.
I have a plus fucking 4 in that.
You guys have no fucking clue, but Ren notices that she has basically remnants of scars around her wrist.
Yeah.
Like basically like not like her like basically her entire wrist. like basically like something like was like wrapped around it for a long period of time.
Yeah, I figured something similar to like a cuff scar.
Yeah.
Not saying that he recognized it, but I'm just for meta.
Yeah, for meta purposes, like
Yeah.
it looks like, but like you can't tell if it's like from like metal manacles, like handcuffs, if it's from like rope, if it's from like you don't know, like can't tell like if it's old, if it's recent, like because of the medical checks. But yeah, and she seems like to be happy that as also the name is Aslock is the orc's name. Oh, by the way, you're the one that went off on your own. And he's just like, oh, well, I'm happy I found you. And you have food. That's good. Please don't tell Ergren about this. I won't. It's not yet time for you to die.
What are you guys here for anyway?
When she sees you, she kind of looks away, almost embarrassed. Torma. And yes, she is the exact same as you saw in your dream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Torma's just
Hasn't
thinking
changed
more
dresses
like,
or anything.
yeah, you're just like, oh, this is the person from my dreams, kind of thing.
But Ergren's here for Henchman Con. He's here looking for new henchmen to, help him try and what's the word? Take over the Thrumlock Plains. It's hard work being evil.
Proxy looks over towards Luna when he says hard work being evil. Like, what's Luna's face when he says that part?
She actually doesn't seem that surprised. She just seems to be continuing eating her pancakes.
But she's not like does the face show agreement kinda, or is it just kinda like apathy?
It looks as if it does not concern her.
Interesting. Thrumlock Plains is the continent plains area that exists in Zelendor. If I were to repost what the map looks like.
Yeah, it is also the area that has no actual ruler, like no designated ruling person.
Like see on that map. That's their map.
That is correct.
And so her dad is the one looking for henchmen.
Yes.
Let me look for.
Wait, her dad is looking for.
Yes.
Henchmen. Oh, wait for her. Oh, I see.
Forget.
That makes sense, actually. Oh, I was like, do they know?
Do they like no continue like if you need X like
no,
you can say
no. I thought Aslock like didn't know that she was a calamity or something. I was like,
no, he's basically like what you can gather is he's her caretaker.
oh, okay. So I mean, yeah. So like she is a calamity. It's just like he's just being a caretaker for her, and it's her dad that's looking for henchmen for her.
That was not stated.
No,
oh yeah.
Look, her dad is looking for henchmen to help take over Thrumlock Plains. It's hard being evil.
To help him, specifically him.
To help him take.
Yeah.
I see.
Just because somebody's a calamity doesn't mean that they are the person in charge.
It's more her dad that's evil than anything.
Maybe. Wait, to take over the plains?
Yeah. The plains.
I see.
Things will be revealed in due time.
Like, where was Torma from again? Like, the plains, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Torma is from the plains.
I see.
And you know that Aslock is from the same tribe as the one that attacked your
Mm-hmm. What kind of people are you looking for?
you know, big strong ones that can be orky.
Wait, that can be what?
Orky.
What?
And he kind of like
Oh.
flexes.
Oh, thank
and he's
God.
just like, orky. And
Oh, thank God.
you hear from the kitchen, I swear, you better not make too much noise, I swear to God. And he's just like, I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, Pocky, what did you hear?
Oh no!
That's why I was like, what? That's why I was like confused for a second. I was like, what? And then you said orky again. And I was like, oh, thank God.
I thought you recognized
Oh
something
my
that I didn't,
goodness.
but no, it was that.
Like,
Oh my god.
I was like, ugh. That's why I was like, what?
Oh my god.
We
First
need
it's
some of those.
Fuckers, and now it's orgy.
We need some of those
I'm being
strong
recorded.
lads.
I need to stop.
We need some strong lads that you know have muscle or some of those. None of those magic-y wizardy guys. They we don't really understand that junk. But
For a physical fighter?
yeah, we need more physical guys. At least that's what the boss is saying.
I see.
Like it just says no magic, and Proxy's just like sees like a leftover water glass that wasn't cleaned up yet and starts playing with shape water. Like the shape water cantrip.
Like, Torma's just thinking to themselves right now.
You look. He's gonna roll something. Are you interested in joining?
Perhaps.
Oh, Orgon would love to meet you then. And he is like shaking you up and down, and like at this Luna is like is basically making the faces just like, oh God, oh no, oh God, oh geez.
Ren is like whispering, hopefully, Torma, you're already part of a group. Torma, what are you doing?
No, he's a little scary at first. He's not big and green like us, but he's more of a scary looking. But I think he'd like you. If you know how to punch you good, then you can be orky too.
God damn it. I mean, fair enough.
You can meet them tomorrow. I'll introduce you to them.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your name, by the way, so I can tell him.
Can I give a real name or a fake name?
Come on, Torma.
Well, they don't know my name. Like they don't like. I think it'll be fine to just say their name, because
Yeah.
like.
Are you gonna give
Yeah.
the full name for that includes your tribe's, the clan's last name?
No,
Okay.
because then because they might recognize that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So and he's just like,
call me Torma.
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 I'll remember it. Thank you, Luna.
I imagine he's like spelling it out on his palms, but it's like in orc.
Yeah. He's like trying to phonetically like remember it in orcish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Torma's like just thinking to herself like, good, I have some kind of lead to like know more like about this because like yeah, finally progress kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I like they probably understand that they're like I mean actually no they probably I don't know if they do but like the teammates might be like what the heck like, what are you doing kind of thing but
Yeah, but basically so does anybody want any food from the Cozy Crow?
Yeah, what's on the menu?
Okay.
What's the
Let's
menu?
see. Right now it's more of a brunch kind of meal. So they have the pancakes, as previously mentioned. Wait. The pancakes with berry compote, and whipped cream. They have, let's see, scrambled eggs, toast, and bacon, and meat on a stick with a hunk of bread, and a slice, and basically a chunk of cheese, and a slice of like cheese. And you see some people like that are eating the like meat on the stick is like they actually are cutting off pieces of it, like kind of like shawarma style, and are like cutting the bread and then making like a sandwich and like cutting the cheese and like making a sandwich with that almost, and the cheese is melting into the meat, and then so it's creating like this almost like a Reuben-esque sandwich.
Yeah.
probably have that then.
Yeah.
Like sweet things. She wants the pancake with the berry compote.
Yeah.
I'll get the meat on the stick.
And then what does Ren want?
Can he just have like a biscuit, like bread? He's not really
Yeah,
that hungry.
Crow narrows his eyes at you when he says that. You come into my store and you ask for a biscuit.
I'm tagging along. I'm not really that hungry.
Fine. Motherfuckers don't want the good shit.
They want the good shit.
Swear right in front of Proxy too, and she doesn't bat an eye. She goes, "I want it."
Watch your language, and they can have whatever. I'm just here. Please ignore me.
Let's see expenses for. Let's see. Meals. I'd say it's about 5 silver pieces for the meal for each person.
Even just a singular biscuit.
Oh, for that
It's
it's
fine.
3 copper pieces.
I was gonna say 5 silver
I'm like,
pieces.
no.
Okay, 5 silver pieces for the singular biscuit.
Actually,
3 copper?
yes, it is. It's actually 1 silver piece.
Okay.
So as you guys are getting at your food, it first brings out like the biscuit, and Crow himself delivers it, and is just staring at you in the eyes, Ren. And he's just like, "Here's your biscuit. Enjoy."
He doesn't break eye contact at all.
Hello.
Thank you. Wait, do you pay like right when you get the food, or is it like you pay at the end? Just
No,
question.
you basically it's you order and you kind of you pay at the end.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, pay at the beginning.
So you like
'Cause-
order and then you pay for it there, and then you get your food.
Yes.
Okay, how much for the meat stick?
For you and me, it's 5 silver pieces.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
we
me
get a meal.
and
Yeah.
Because you and
Proxy?
Vici both had meals.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So no, so minus 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, 5 silver pieces.
93, I think. Okay.
Yeah. He says like, "Enjoy your bread." And as you bite into the biscuit, it's really good. It's slightly flaky. Like the crust is like The crust is crunchy actually, more like, and then like you bite into it, and it's like one of those. It has like those like seeds, and it has like like it's basically like more of a wheat, like basically like multi-grain kind of like biscuit, and it's like has like different seeds, like a different like like mixed in all throughout. So it's like so as even though like you weren't expecting much, it's really like like really tender inside, and there's like some butter also on the side that you can like put on it. And then there's actually some jam also, in case you'd want that. Like a berry jam that's like slightly tart.
Again.
It's
Ren
like
is sitting there. He's like chewing on the he took a bite. He's chewing on it. His head on the table, and he's like, "This is the best biscuit I've ever had." He's like close to tears. He's
God.
And you just see Proxy. You look over at like underneath, like behind the counter. You just see Crow's head lift up. And he's just like and grinning to himself, and he just lowers his head back down underneath like the counter.
She's like trying to like lean over and peek her head to wherever Crow is like, and she's like, "What was in that?"
Mama ate quietly because like they know there was.
They haven't gotten their food yet.
I haven't described your food yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he
yeah.
hasn't brought it in yet. He only brought in the
Go
biscuit.
ahead. I'm
Ren
sorry.
dying over a biscuit.
Yeah, so
We need to draw that. Just Ren dying over a singular biscuit.
yeah, and it's actually, and you wouldn't expect it to, but it's actually really filling. Like-
Yeah, it's bread.
Yeah, well, like no, like strangely, like you get a comforting kind of feeling with it. Like even though like you didn't expect to eat like it to fill you that much, you still get like a really hearty and happy feeling in your stomach. And the jam is like slightly tart but also slightly sweet, so like it pairs just extremely well with like the softness of the biscuit. So you bring out the meat on the stick, and think of like the anime meat on a stick. So like so you could eat it like corn on the cob style, or like if you have a knife, you can like basically like cut the meat off. So which one does Torma choose?
Oh wait. I guess like they noticed that they saw people like make it into like a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Like tearing the meat and then
Yeah,
like
it's kind of like actually yes, it's almost like a mini shawarma kebab, like shawarma like
shawarma kind of thing. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they decided to eat it like that.
Okay, so like as you're cutting into it, you just see like the meat kind of like each slice of meat is very juicy, and the outside is seasoned very extremely well with spices and salted, and it's basically just like you cut into it and just juices are just flowing out. And also, sorry if I'm making people actually hungry.
I was gonna say this is making me hungry. I already had dinner.
I was like,
I already had dinner.
frick you, I had dinner. You're making me want to eat again.
I had a bagel for dinner. It was a bagel with smoked salmon. That
This
was
is
what
the-
I had.
This is the
That was
cozy
my
crow.
Bagel now.
I had a bagel. This is making me want to go eat more. It's
This is
9
the
p.m.
This is the cozy crow. It's supposed to make you hungry.
Oh no, Twin! You should have something to eat.
Oh, go eat. Rug.
No,
No, not Smirk. Let's go eat. Go get
At
something.
least a snack. At least get like some snack,
Yeah,
like some
yeah, yeah.
cereal, some crackers.
A PB&J. Like, get something, girl.
Possibly just have like as a snack at least. Oh my god, Allie. Okay, but you can like quickly go and grab a snack while this is going on. Bring it back
Yeah, this is just flavor
here
text.
while
quite
you're
literally.
listening.
The cozy crow was meant to be amazing, fucking delicious. It was meant to torture you guys.
I'm just glad to have Cozy Crow.
And basically you make it, and you basically are like putting like you have the bread, you slice it, and then you have the bread, and it's also made of that like slightly like has those slight nuts all throughout and that multi-grain kind of look to it. and then basically like you're putting the meat on, and then you're putting like the slice of the cheese, and as you put it on the meat, it melts, and you're just making a layer of that one after the other until you have this perfected sandwich.
Mm.
And as you bite into it, all the juices, the like slightly, the slight funk of the cheese, I guess. And like there's like all this like the slightly salted, tender meat, and the bread just all form a perfect combination in your mouth as you're eating this.
Mm.
Sounds so good.
So like, they usually don't like react much, like whether like, I mean, if it's bad, they might react a bit, but like, if it's okay or good, like usually they don't react that much, but like you can kind of see like the spark in their eyes, like a bit. But the atmosphere is a little bit awkward after like they took on like the whole like, you know, with the orc thing. So like they're eating quietly, but like you can tell that they like it.
Yeah. And the pancakes, you come out and they're super fluffy and soft. And then like the like berry compote is nicely made. So it's like basically you basically have like a stack of 3 pancakes. But like the berry compote is drizzled in a way so it's like in between each. But the pancakes don't get soggy from it. It kind of perfectly layers each one like a nice surprise. And then the like, whipped, and it's basically like also slightly tart, but it's like has that subtle sweetness along with like the whipped cream that makes each bite just like a pillow explosion in your mouth.
Foxy has stars in her eyes. This is her. That's Roxy.
I put in so much effort coming up with this menu.
She's like, "Wow! This is amazing!"
Aslock also got the meat, and he's eating kind of like kind of like the like meat, like I guess the easiest way to explain it is the corn on the cob style.
Like just
Where's
tearing it like, ah!
Yeah, like rah, rah, rah. But yeah, you guys are just having a nice enjoying meal. Like that, and it basically, after everyone is finished, they just have a nice, warm, full sensation in their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So good!
You just hear, like, Crow, like, cackling in the back, like, it's another satisfied customer.
Beyond satisfied. I'm ecstatic!
Does me good seeing that others enjoy my meals. I didn't survive the Shadowfell for nothing.
Shadowfell?
Haha! Yes, I was a part of an adventuring party that was trying to go through the desert into the Shadowfell itself. I was there searching for the Necronomicon. This book! And he like shows off his book. And he basically just like, I fought against terrors of unimaginable size. I fought a giant ringpot monster. I got disintegrated, but I lived to tell the tale.
But then how are you here?
Magic, my dear. And he kind of like boops your nose with his finger. It was an amazing journey with amazing friends.
Roxy points over to the group of the people with him and goes, "Was that your party?"
Yep. They were a weird bunch, but we made some good times.
And then she points to the other picture with her and with Crow and the water gun.
Crow. Her and Crow breaking the fourth wall there.
Listen, this is my character too there.
Ah, that's one of my bestest of friends. Her name is Sona. Ah, we had some good times. She was cursed with being younger than she actually was. Ah, that was an adventure to try and get her de-aged. Or re-aged. Ugh.
Screaming right now internally. I've not been picking up on the microphone because of how high pitched it is.
But yeah, we were able to make it through, and she found her way back home. Her birthday's actually soon, so after this, so after we're done with this whole henchman con, I have to go to the sea to actually make her a birthday celebration. I always make sure to visit every year.
Sounds
And
nice.
and then Smashes was coming like through. Are you telling them about the time you had to find me in the hole? Oh, Smash, I'll get to that part one day. Thank you, Crow. Thank you. I'm happy we found you, Smash.
Tim.
But during that whole thing, Luna was acting weird. If anybody wants to make an insight check.
Luna?
Yes.
Ah. Let me do that. Insight?
Yes.
Insight. Insight. Am I at normal? Yeah, I'm at normal. Insight. Gosh darn it. What? Someone else.
Yeah. Ren or Proxy, do you want to make an insight check?
Getting the bad rules at the bad time.
Ren, I'll give you this. When Crow brought up the Shadowfell, she seemed to twitch almost at that. Like, almost like a double take.
Hmm.
But then quickly, like, kind of hid her shock.
Wait, how do you spell that? Like Shadowfell?
Yeah, yeah,
Shadow and fell.
yeah.
Okay.
So Shadowfell.
Okay. Do we like not know what that is? Like it's just
Make a
Arcana check?
Arcana check with disadvantage.
Arcana with disadvantage. Why did I get a better one?
Bye!
Nope.
Bruh.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I mean, at this point, Proxy's not even listening. She's too busy listening to Crow.
Yeah.
She's not even like I'm just rolling because I'm here, but she's not even paying attention to Luna right now. She's paying attention wholeheartedly to Crow's stories.
Yeah, he's just telling about basically how he and then there was this one time where we fought a double-headed giant python.
Oh.
And that's where we found Smash hidden inside the belly of the beast.
Frog, what did you make? What?
Gonna exist in a different universe. What?
Why?
Bite lip. Like literally just biting the lip. It's great.
What's going on in the bar right now, actually?
I'm rolling for tomfoolery.
Rolling for tomfoolery.
I'm gonna roll D100 for this
Like
one.
have gotten into a bar fight.
Well, there's Helga there, so
Okay, fair enough.
So I have to see if somebody was dumb enough to start a bar fight. Oh, for fuck's sake! Somebody was dumb enough to start a bar fight.
Oh
Bar
no.
Someone was
Dumb enough.
fight. So as that's happening, basically you see two guys like so. Smash cut back at the bar. You like Tippus, like you basically are like ducking your head as like two guys are basically like trying to get in a fight, like a Goliath and a like orc are basically like punching each other, and you just see Helga get out from behind the bar, and she just cracks her knuckles, and she just basically starts going to town, whamming on both these fools.
So true. Go off, Helga.
Damn.
And she basically is basically puts one of them in an arm, like basically has one of them like their arms around their back and just breaks it.
Holy crap.
Oh.
That'll certainly stop the bar fights.
Yeah. Oh, and you and Theo is just like drinking, and he's basically just kind of helping the other people that are kind of more scared, be like, okay, just keep your head down when Helga's like this. He kind of has his hand on his head, and he's kind of taking a drink as he's also ducking.
Oh my goodness.
How's Asterix right now?
Asterix is just not paying attention. He's just happily swinging his tail as things behind him are just flying around. She has one person in a chokehold with her legs, and the other person she just has an arm bar and just broke.
Damn.
While she's choking out the other person with her legs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she got thick thighs.
Yes.
Damn.
No,
you're still on After's shoulders.
Owen got woken up. Let's just say Owen woken up by now. Or if you want to keep him knocked out, you can.
No,
Owen has woken up, but he's still pretending to be out.
Okay, yeah. Then, yeah, Theo's just enjoying watching and drinking. It's just
Owen is now being held, near the titty. So, he has a pillow while he rests.
God damn it.
He at least
Is he resting
on
on his chest?
Yes, he's carrying him baby style, how toddlers crawl up against their parents. That's how he's holding Owen right now. Just with one arm.
Oh my god.
One arm is on his hip, and the other is holding Owen. Because of course.
Cradle.
It's a comfortable pillow. I've been enforcing this in session 1.
And she's just are you two dumb enough to continue fighting, or are you gonna stop? And the guy's just I'll stop. Good. And she kind of lets go of the guy. And the guy that broke her arm, she's just go to a cleric station and get it healed. Helga's still gonna charge you for the furniture you broke. But I don't have any money. Well then, you are gonna work here until you pay it off. And if you break any more furniture, Helga will break your kneecaps.
Dang.
No nonsense indeed.
And then we go back over to the Cozy Crow, and people are just smash cut back to the Cozy Crow, and it's all well behaved and everybody is well mannered.
The difference between a proper restaurant and then a bar. People aren't as ballsy to freaking have a fight in a restaurant, but then there's stupid people at the bar.
Well, also because there's fucking Crow there.
Considering throw into the freaking Shadowfell. Anyone who would be like, ah, he's a seasoned adventurer.
Yeah. Yeah, Owen eternally confused and screaming. So, I got a question. What group are you for, anyway? He's talking to Torma, Proxy, and Ren. Are you here with the Ragnarok tribe? As he looks over to the Luna and Aslock.
No. That's too much.
Who now?
Right.
Oh,
Check with you for a moment. Okay.
No.
Roxy
Ragnarok.
looks at herself and then she goes, "Not me."
So,
Alright.
who are you guys here under? Cause you don't seem like the looks up to see like the shady people just sitting around. The kind of people that come to these things for fun.
We were invited.
Oh, which calamity?
Mechanicus?
What did you say, Ren?
Mechanicus?
Oh, he's the one that paid me to be here.
Oh.
I said, there's no way in hell I'm working for a villain convention. And then he tripled his offer. And then I said, hell yes.
Fair enough. As long as you're
Make
not
that
gonna
bank.
like.
Oh, please. 300 platinum is a lot.
Oh, just... oh.
Sheesh.
Well, that's travel expenses needing to be paid for by my crew. The expenses for ingredients, and a lot of other things that I have to take care of. I'm in very high demand.
I can see that. Your food was amazing.
Thank you. You know, it's nice working, cooking for the common folk. It's always kings this and rulers that try and come in and, want me to work for them. But it's these kinds of events that are fun.
Yeah. Who needs this boring? Thinks about Tibbus.
Yeah, I can see why.
Actually, I'd say 30 platinum pieces. I feel like 300 is way too much.
50.
50, yeah, 50 works.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Still a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That translates into like 500 gold.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's see. We have 50 platinum pieces, right?
Yeah, platinum.
Oh yeah, then that's a lot.
Actually, I'll say 100.
Ooh,
Aw.
nice.
It's still a lot. It's a lot of platinum, basically.
Yeah. But, yes. So, Mechanicus, huh? He is a tricky fellow. Well, if you guys survive, make sure to come to the Cozy Crow sometime. You always get the best of service.
Yeah. Where?
I will get back to you on that because I don't know if I want him to be in continent or out of continent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just
But,
say to be determined.
yeah, to be determined.
To be determined. Mm-hmm. So Torma finished their meal.
Mhm.
Or I feel like I think everyone did
Yeah.
actually, but
Oh, So yeah, as you guys are leaving, I guess Luna says goodbye to everyone, and kind of stares at you at Torma a little bit as she's saying goodbye, and make a perception check as you guys are saying goodbye to her.
Perception. Perception. Why am I so
Oh god
bad?
damn it. God, you got it.
Why am I
Roxy?
so bad?
You gonna try perception?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Roxy.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just
As-
writing stuff down.
As she is saying goodbye, her shadow is waving goodbye to you guys.
Whoa!
Her
Oh.
shadow is moving separate from her.
Hmm.
She says goodbye, but is staying still, but her shadow is waving.
Yes.
Interesting.
And it
Wait,
actually
did Proxy point that out to someone?
you didn't see it.
Well,
Well, does
I mean,
Well,
I
actually,
didn't
well-
leave the area.
Yeah.
I don't want to just point it out right in front of her.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So like once we like actually
We'll
like
probably meet them again because like Torma said that they were kind of interested in
right.
like joining them, like and stuff. And by joining, like I mean they don't know much yet, but they want to get closer too.
Right.
oh boy,
Yeah.
you want to be sponsored by the Ragnarok tribe? This is great. So I'm guessing you meet up with the
Torma
guys.
has their just destination like immediately, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay, but yeah, so now that they're away,
Actually, I'll say when Proxy notices that the shadow is waving goodbye, the shadow kind of puts its hand over its mouth as it and like does like a giggling motion.
Like a giggle emotion? Ooh.
Yeah, like a giggle motion.
mm,
Yeah, but as you guys are walking away,
yeah, like, while we're walking away, we can exchange information that we found before because Torma still has not explained the
Yeah.
like what they said at the bar, right?
Right. So
Yeah.
like during this time, as we're probably like walking back to the bar to regroup with it, we like kind of share information back and forth with the three of us.
yes.
Does anyone know anything about like the orphanage thing? Like,
Well, I'd say Ren is pretty directly involved.
yeah, I
I'd
was
say this
like,
is important
Torma
information
kind
for
of
Ren.
says it cautiously because like they're like, oh, Ren's from an orphanage home, but they were they said in like advanced styles like it's not a pleasant thing like that isn't it wasn't very pleasant to hear about kind of thing before explaining that
Say-
like huh
I'd say you overheard troglodytes saying that.
What's a troglodyte?
I'll post a picture.
oh it's a species
Oh, like reptile?
Yeah, this thing.
Gotcha.
yeah
Yep.
so Thomas, there's these like what do you call them again
Troglodytes.
Troglodyte.
troglodyte
Yeah,
I mean,
troglodyte.
yeah troglodyte
Yeah,
yeah, there's like a few troglodytes that
there's two.
yeah, there are two troglodytes I was listening into at the bar, and they were like talking about like this orphanage. It wasn't very pleasant thing to hear, but like they were thinking. Well, actually, no, they probably omitted the part that they were gonna like eat the children, but like they mentioned that they were going to like ransack, I guess, the place and take the kids.
I wanted to eat the kids.
Yeah, no, they wanted to eat the kid. Well, yeah, okay, you know what? They'll say it. And but like when they went there, everything was gone there. Wondering if you knew anything about that, Ren.
Oh wait, like we're telling this to Ren.
I'm talking to both Proxy and Ren, but
Ren, again, is just standing. Like, what? No, I don't know anything about
I was
that.
just wondering. Apologies for the heavy talk all of a sudden. It was just
You're
something I
fine.
heard at the bar. If anything comes up, just let me know.
Or
And then after,
once again is going through it.
and then,
Oh no!
then Proxy decides to just mention to the other two, just like, when are you leaving? You know how Luna said goodbye to us?
Yeah.
She wasn't moving, right? Her
Hmm.
shadow was waving at us, and when I noticed it, it started to giggle.
Huh. So her shadow is in a way like detached from her.
Maybe it has to do something. It's interesting with the shadow.
Hmm. Speaking of Luna, when we first saw her, I noticed that she had scars around her wrist. I couldn't really discern what they were.
Hmm.
Oh my.
It's not much that like Torma could say, but they kind of took that into account. So are they going back to the bar just to check
We
in?
should be
Yeah.
back at the bar by now.
Yeah. How is the bar looking?
Yeah, we open up the door to the bar again.
Everybody is sitting and sipping their alcohol quietly and not making any noise.
It's like,
Sipping for a second.
is it like just dead quiet, like nobody's talking?
Eyes are down, heads like heads bent, like just like
It looks like everybody's just been like scolded or something.
yeah,
What happened here?
nothing happened. An orc says, just like drinking faster.
Okay.
You see like Helga, and she just has like a stick in her hand, like a staff, and she's like like doing like the school teacher like
All these
whacking.
basics, kinda.
Did something happen?
Dumb men were just being dumb.
I see.
Helga showed them why not to be dumb in Helga's bar.
Torma just kind of nods. Understandingly, kind of.
Respect. Just
Respectfully. I see. We're just here to pick up our teammates.
Yep.
Are you guys done?
Theo has rosy cheeks and he's just like, haha, it was a good time.
Is that because you're drunk, or
Don't worry, I know not to get too drunk.
Oh no!
I guess this is good because I was actually gonna wrap things up.
Still
So-
knocked out? Like she was looking at Owen. Actually, should I make a perception check and see?
Make a perception check and see if Owen's actually knocked out or not?
That'd be a medical check.
A
Oh,
medical.
medical?
Yes.
Medicine?
Yeah, medicine.
Ah.
Owen has been a little shit as is pretending.
Torma didn't say anything. They were just like, just like in their head, they're just like, I see.
So is it like? So should we like say at least that we're gonna like go to a room or something, or is
You
this like,
guys want to
or
show
we
you to
will
your
like
room?
head off to another area after? I don't know what time of day it is right now.
I'd say,
Because you said we ate
uh,
brunch kind of food.
yeah, I'd say it was like brunch dinner. I guess it was like more. I'd say. I'd say this. I'm horrible with timing things.
Would you
Still,
say this is like early afternoon?
I'd say early afternoon.
Okay. So there's
Mm,
time in the day or whatever else.
yeah. Mm, things are still being set up, but hmm. I can think of some few things I can show you before things really kick off tomorrow.
Uh,
And
Session, yeah.
I think that's where, like, as you guys are leading you away, that's where I'm gonna end the session.
Okay, there we go. So before things kick off, next next session, it'll be before things kick off tomorrow. We'll see a few more things, and then we'll go to rest, and then we'll wake up.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is the end of session 10. Wow, I wrote so much stuff that we didn't even get to.
I was feeling that it was going to be a lot longer because we won't go into detail a lot of the time.
Yeah. But man, like I'm still trying to like get, but like should we take it over to Yume or
Yeah, let's go over to Yume now.
Alright.